I know. I mean, we just kind of got run down on it.
And we never drink the drink.
Yeah.
They go in the sink, like right after.
Sometimes
I need to catch all when I do that. Or don't.
Yeah.
I don't like to drink during the day because then I'll stop.
Same for the video.
I
Great.
drink during the
Good morning,
day.
Ms. Angela.
Really?
All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to go ahead and get started. There'll be more people wandering in. This is the final meeting for 2025. Thank you guys for coming this morning. I sincerely appreciate it. I'm going to hit the right button here in a second. Great. So this is, right here at the holidays, and it's important that we go back to core value number 8, which is we believe faith and family should come first, and the precious gifts to be savored. We will always create margin for both. We want to serve our clients. We also want to serve our families well. We encourage margin and time off for our team members and want them to have a healthy work-life balance. Hope is to see our team thrive personally. So over the next 2 weeks, there probably won't be anybody here at the office. The in and out just kind of as we can, but if you guys have problems, obviously Slack is your best friend and everybody will jump in and help you. I promise. I literally am going to take some time off personally, and I'm going to not actually answer my phone. So, all right. Well, that is the plan, and Misty has demanded it. So there will be some time off.
So if we drive by here in the yard.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Respond to my message.
So that is the goal for the next couple of weeks. We'll come back, and I actually hit the headlines here in a minute and tell you about some things that we're going to do in the spring. We've got some really cool stuff already planned for you guys. But today we're going to finish up strong. We've got Legacy 3D Roofing here, Mark and Courtney. Y'all come on in and let me put their information up. This is Mark Gowdy and Courtney LeClaire. Thank you guys for coming this morning. Appreciate you. The camera is right here in the corner. If you guys will stand right there in the middle, you'll be on camera. Everybody can see you as people join. That's absolutely perfect. Floor is yours.
We'll start off with a little hoot hoot. I don't know if everyone's seen these things, but maybe the annoying mom, dad, that the kids tell them, but there's some out here. Take one. They're kind of fun. My name is Mark Dowdy. I'm the president and owner of Legacy 3D Roofing. I know you guys have all heard roofing skills before, so I'm not going to blow up in the butt, but what we do is try to help you guys. My wife has been in title for 25 years. I know the real thing. I know that my customers are you guys. 40% of what we do is realtor referral business, and so we're here to help you guys close the deal, get it closed, get to the title table, and free inspections. So we're not charging for inspections. We give you an inspection report, so you'll get that within 24 hours of us coming out. It's going to have pictures, going to have anything that needs to be done. I'm not trying to replace every roof out there. That hinders you guys. If it doesn't need to be replaced, let's do what's right for the customer and the client. Couple of tidbits just about, how does it help you from a buyer standpoint? Obviously, I don't know if you guys know, but the insurance game has changed since COVID, really. But this last year, they've really tightened down hard. So the problem that we're running into is, A, if you don't file a claim within 12 months, you're not getting replaced. B, so that's what's happening then is people are waiting 2-3 years, and then you go to the closing table trying to sell his house, and now it's not covered by insurance. Now it's going to a retail sale at closing table. It's getting paid at closing table, all that stuff. But your buyers need to understand what they're getting into. If you get a 10-year-old roof, it's hard to get that insured these days on an RCD policy. Actual cash value policies are what they're going towards. So what they're doing is, if a 30-year roof, it's the 30-year shingle was put on 20 years ago, they're depreciating that about 20 years, and I'm paying them 30% of that roof value. So that's a problem. You know what I mean? So what you don't want is your customer get stuck in those situations. You want to battle for those of the buyer trying to get those roofs replaced to help them. But it is what it is. Like I said, as far as that insurance game goes, they're tough. And I used to be an insurance adjuster. Other people have come out, they've been adjusters in the past. They know how to do the spill with the adjusters. We can handle that process for you guys. All we ask is the earlier the better, right? If you're selling a property, we'll come take a look at it. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to get a report from it. It's going to be an honest report. We're not trying to replace everything. Questions? Anybody got questions as far as that goes? I know I'm not trying to take up a bunch of your time.
Oh, no, please. No,
Okay.
This is y'all's time.
How quickly can you get out?
We try to give them 24 hours. We understand if you just put a contract on the house, you usually have 48 hours to get or 72 hours to get a lot of stuff done. So we're trying to get out there quickly so we can report to you in your hand. That way you at least know what that looks like.
Is
what
there
the roof
anywhere
looks
you
like.
don't go?
I mean, DFW from Frisco to what Mineral Wells,
Waco.
we've done, we've been to Iowa doing roofs, College Station, so we can go anywhere. But as
Might
far
want
as
to make those in
Yeah,
24 hours.
24 hours, we'll get there. We're based out of Keller. We do commercial roofing stuff too. I don't know if anybody does any commercial stuff, but probably 40% of our business is commercial roofing. So,
Do you guys meet the adjusters out there?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so they kind
absolutely.
of help them walk through it.
yes, like I said, I was an adjuster myself. Richard, usually the other one we send out all the real estate jobs. He was an adjuster. So we have good relationships. Once the adjusters know that, a lot of things can happen. So, yeah, it is. It's like, hey, dude, I've done this before.
I use Mark. And his wife.
Yeah.
She's amazing too.
Yes, she is.
But yeah, I mean, it's just an honest roofer. If you guys want an honest roofer, there's a bunch of schmucks out there. I deal with them. There's a lot of good companies out there too. So you may have a good company. If something falls down or you can't get with them, just give us a try. We love to earn your business. We really value, being honest, having integrity. Probably some of the same values you guys have here. I'm a full-time firefighter at the DFW airport. So a lot of those values I bring to the company and try to do what we can, just to do what's right by you guys, by the customer. So that's it. You guys will have some cups out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always pass this around. There's a card on there for me.
My cards are out front too. If you can't reach them, I'm always available. Thank you.
I have a question for you, regarding solar panels.
Yeah.
When has been
Thank you.
kind of like a good, fix, if you will, for sellers have solar panels and then that kind of reduces the value or hard to sell homes.
Right. I mean, so there's two options, right? You can take them off altogether. A lot of times they're stuck in a contract.
Right.
But solar companies are tough. We have a very good solar partner, but what they do is basically they're just doing removal and resetting of these solar panels. But they're also, enthralled with insurance companies. They know how to deal with them. They make sure the customer gets paid for it. So don't let that shy away from trying to get a roof done or trying to make things happen. I know those hold y'all up all the time. I've
Right.
heard nightmare stories about solar panels.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Don't depend less and less lately. But,
really.
I haven't had as many lately, but.
But the problem is that solar panel people usually buy the plants.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It is what it is. We got to deal with it.
Right.
Guys, thank you so much for breakfast. Can we thank you for breakfast?
Absolutely.
And appreciate y'all coming. I will be putting your contact information, both of y'all's, in our Slack channel, and I'll follow up with an email this afternoon that I'll send to you. Was he included in the email? I don't think so, but I've got his email there, so I'll make sure that you get a copy as well, so you can see what I send it in this.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas to you. Thank you again for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys.
Stick around for a minute.
Oh, you're welcome to. Yeah, you can sit in here. You can sit out there, whatever you like to do. Okay, so today we're going to finish small steps, big results. We're going to do weeks 11 and 12. 12 is just kind of the capstone, putting it all together, giving you some encouragement. I actually have something in my backpack here that I'm going to pass out to you guys. I bought 15 copies, so I got enough. Yay. So when we start January, we're going to do some really interesting things. Jamie is going to do the vision journal in 2 parts. So that'll be our first 2 classes on the 7th and the 14th will be Vision Journal 1 and Vision Journal 2. The 4th Wednesday of every month will be Jimmy, and he's going to be doing wins, lessons, mistakes, and shout outs. So we've got lots of stuff coming. Jamie is going to do an AI training. He and I talked about it, and he already has a really neat AI training. So we're going to start doing that in February, and we're going to run that through May. So that'll take us all the way to the spring. So we've got lots of content for you guys. And this is not like, oh, AI, what do we do with it? This is going to be more practical, tactical. What do I put into AI to get something that I need out of it? And I want you guys to be aware of that. Don't forget, there are no more meetings this year. So this will be Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. This will be the
Sorry, I didn't want the copy to spill.
understood. Because I'm walking around in the floors.
Yeah, I was like.
Well, and I think we're also like.
Yeah.
So this will be the last meeting. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year at this point, but no more meetings this year. If you haven't noticed, dues are due. I'm sorry, Danielle. Everybody has to go pay their GF, Greater Fort Worth and MetroTex dues. If you go to the Greater Fort Worth website, you can see whether your dues are due there and they need to be paid. This is the annual one, so it's a little bit bigger than the normal quarterly one, but please get that done before the end of the year. To that end, the Trek portal, the new Realm portal, if you got the email, if you didn't, you will be getting it. Nobody's happy about it. Nobody likes it. Everybody's griping about it. All the brokers, all of the MLSs, everybody is griping about the Realm portal. I have no access to invite anyone. I have no access to delete anyone.
What is it?
The Realm portal is the new TALCB website in Trek, where you used to go into the Trek website, go up to the right corner to sign in and then renew your license. You can't do that right now.
Amazing.
And I can't, I have to go in there and invite each person that's coming, which we have 2 people that joined us yesterday, and I can't invite them right now. I put in a call yesterday at noon and waited on hold for 10 minutes, and they said, your wait time is approximately 18 minutes, and at 5:30 last night, I still haven't got a call. So they're overwhelmed right now, and everybody's not happy, but it will get better. They will fix it. Yes, ma'am?
So what was the whole purpose of this? Is that an update?
It's a new website. It's a new platform.
Let's make it easier.
It's supposed to be easier, and maybe it
The other
will.
platform is
Okay,
very
fine.
simple. You
Yeah.
push 2 buttons.
I know.
That this is a new, where it's supposed to be a whole lot easier. We're waiting for them to get to that point.
For who?
It's, it doesn't look terrible. It just is, it's complicated right now.
And yeah. and-
Follow the instructions, but the instructions aren't right, just to let you know. Yeah, the instructions,
What?
yeah, that email right there, when you go there, the things that they say to look for are not there.
Awesome.
Yeah, so,
I was able to do it, but not by what that.
right, it's not the
Oh, you
instructions.
figured your way around it.
Okay, I mean,
You
well,
kind of figure it out.
yeah.
I've been playing around with it, but I have to do mine and I have to do the brokerage. And so it's 2 different
You mean to
entities.
tell me they didn't just pull the nuggets of whoever's
No.
associated with?
No, it's not.
That would have been too smart.
Too easy. Okay, let's do the market snapshot. So nationally, homes are becoming more affordable. Median list price of homes in the US is $427.9. Median price of new listings is $390. 41% of listings have seen a decrease in price. ICE Mortgage Technology found all 100 major US markets saw year-over-year affordability improvements. Some markets are the most affordable in nearly 3 years with mortgage payments less than 30% of median household income. Last week, purchase mortgage applications hit their second highest level in 25, up 19% year over year, as broader housing inventory and affordability conditions improve, according to the MBA. September housing starts and building permits are expected to gain as builder sentiment improves. November existing home sales are predicted to stay at the prior month's level. Economists forecast retail sales will head up in October, and the CPI inflation remains down at a third of the level just years ago. Easy takeaway, everything is trending towards better conditions for buyers and more opportunities for us as agents. One of my closest friends in the world is a trim carpenter for K. Halmanian Homes. They only built 440 houses this year. They're planning on 900 next year.
Wait, where at in Texas or?
In Texas, K. Halmanian, and they build in the Metroplex. They built 440 last year. That's all they closed. They're planning on doubling that production for next year. Just so that's one builder, one inside scoop. That builder is planning on doubling production.
Right.
That means that they're optimistic about what the market's going to bring, which means that we should be optimistic about what the market.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Clarissa's view of the 6 counties that we watch and what's going on with the market. You'll notice, and don't laugh at my slide, Clarissa. You'll notice that the full DFW MLS, that green bar at the top, the new listings, is coming up fairly significantly, and it's actually closing in on price decreases, which is an interesting stat for the middle of December. To me, that's interesting that people are listing their homes right now. What's the mentality there? They're listing now because they want to be ready for a January sale. That's the mentality. And I've got, Danielle, you said you had 3 buyers?
Four.
Four?
in the
I've got
last
2
2
that came out of the woodwork this week. So I think people are gonna start getting ready.
And I've had showings on my listings that have been cold,
Oh, nice. That's great news. Fantastic news.
not under contract, but
Well,
showings.
it is what it is.
I'll take them.
Here is our rate watch for this week. Last week, we were at 6.35 on the 30-year fixed, 6.27 yesterday at 4 o'clock when I pulled this. The FHA is down at 5.88% on the 30-year. These are better numbers than we've seen in a long time, and a heck of a lot better than what we saw back in March. I used that one as a benchmark because that was kind of a high mark that we saw last year, the 6.81 on the 30-year conventional. But I really like seeing that 6.25%, 6.27. So we can say 6.25 is a close number.
Do you think the rates will go down anymore?
Yes, the rates will come down a little bit more, but the Fed rate probably won't. Not until the first quarter. And if they do, it'll make rates go up. Inverse relationship. Big picture. This is from Greater Fort Worth, actually from Texas Realtors. This is just, I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it's really cool of what they are seeing. 142,000 licensed sales agents in the state of Texas. There are 32,900 brokers. Texas population grew 7% in the last 4 years. Texas had the largest year-over-year job gain of any state, adding 195,000 jobs in the last year. That's August to August. 38% of current homeowners and prospective home buyers in the U.S. have changed their preferred location of their next home purchase due to the risk of severe weather. Number of home buyers walk through before purchasing. 4 to 10 houses is common, unless you're Brian St. Clair, and that number goes way over here. Texas has 8.2 million single-family homes. Single-family permits are projected at 165,000 units for 2025, representing 2 straight years of growth from the builders. And we look at this side, 34% of owned households in Texas paid a condo or an HOA fee, and the median monthly fee is $76. And there's more access for you guys there. I just think that that's an interesting glimpse of the state. Just something quick that we can look at. New showing rules go into effect in 2 weeks.
January 1st.
Okay. I'll put this slide into the brokerage announcements channel so you can go back and review it. But this is what we have to do. There will be the opportunity for agents that in one brokerage to hold open another one, but there's a form that everybody has to sign when they walk in.
Everybody that walks in the house?
Every buyer that comes in that house, every showing that occurs while you're holding an open house for another brokerage has to sign this piece of
Which is, can you do this?
1508, I think is what it's called.
I mean, is it essentially a sign-in sheet or is it like
It's a
An individual
acknowledgement.
acknowledgement
Mhm.
of what?
So, yes, it's
Not
called,
representation.
if you have signed an unrepresented customer showing form, which is TXR 1508, and the prospective buyer wants to submit an offer, do you need anything else?
That's the way of getting there.
So this is something new that's coming in January, and we're still dealing with the NAR settlement from last year. Simple bottom line. And we're gonna be dealing with it for a little while longer while they go through. That case is actually going before a 3-panel judge to see if it'll actually be effective or not.
They're still
I think that's supposed to
shaking
happen next week.
Yeah.
All right. 3 easy ways to use this week's data. Re-engage quiet leads. Prices are coming down on about 4 out of 10 listings, and affordability is the best it's been in years. Let me send you a few options that weren't realistic before. Re-engage somebody, wake up paused buyers. Broaden your home search. New listings are priced almost $37,000 below the national median. New versus existing home costs about the same monthly. We can look at both without stretching your budget. And inventory is improving. Prices aren't spiking. Buyers are active. This is a steadier market where planning matters more than rushing. Here's one easy suggestion you can do over the next 2 weeks while you're getting through the holidays and spending time with your family. Reconnect with your past clients and Sphere and say this: as we head into the new year, is there anything housing related you're thinking about for 2026? Buffini last year predicted that the biggest reason people would move last year was to be closer to family. It turned out that he was right. It was family and job. which they always are.
Mm.
But we're also seeing, I don't know if you guys have heard of the silver tsunami that's coming. The silver tsunami, there's gonna be the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world as the boomers age out, and then they start deciding that they're going to either not inherit, what's the word?
Well,
Transfer the house to their kids, or if they're gonna sell the property, downsize, upsize, depending on what's going on. There's still the big trend with the builders that they're building multi-generational homes. More of that's coming. So there are people that will be moving in under one roof with basically two houses inside the unit. This is gonna be really good for you guys to do over the break to re-engage, go back through your SOI, talk to these people, send them a text, how you doing? We're gonna actually get more of that when I get to week 11 in simple steps, big results. Realtor.com reports the latest housing market data shows conditions continue to improve for home buyers in November, finding inventory, softening prices, and extended time on market. Okay. Now's the time to set next year's goals, make them specific, measurable, attainable, above all visible. Post them where you'll see them every day. Those are only as strong as you're committed to keep them top of mind and make daily adjustments to reach them. I encourage you to come for the 7th and the 14th for the Vision Journal with Jamie. It's a really great way to look at the year. I'm going to give you some prep work that you could do for the Vision as part of the class today. So hopefully you guys will get that online. You have to get it from the brokerage announcements channel, but I'll put it in there as well. Last week I told you about water heaters. Today we're going to talk about electrical panels. So this is a very good thing to think about and do while you're walking through a home. If you go to especially mid-century, if you're in South Fort Worth and you're walking through a mid-century home, go look at the breaker panel, look at the hot water heater, look at the air conditioner and the roof. Those are the 4 biggies. Those are the most expensive things. If you see one of these, Federal Pacific, which is this one right here, that's what it looks like. From the 50s to the 80s, the Zensco looks like this. And if you see those long breakers and the real skinny breakers, that's what they look like. Those are problems. The Challenger, I didn't want to put a picture of the breakers. That's just so you can see what the Challenger looks like. And the Pushmatic. These are the high risk panels. They can be a problem. Inspectors will call them out, and some lenders just won't lend them. And they see that in the inspection report.
And insurance.
Insurance is a big deal. So these are things that you need to keep in mind. A lot of times, depending on who the client is, I mean, if they've got some cash and you're like, you're going to have to do this, and you can get a conventional loan with it, but you're going to need to replace the panel and rewire the house. A lot of times when you see these, you're also going to see aluminum wiring. So that's something to keep in mind. Okay, that is the end of our last mastermind for 2025. Let me stop the video just for a second and then start it again so that I can capture the rest of what I want to do. Stop recording. Yes.
Brian, do you know when the vision board times would be yet, or is that still?